Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl B Style, and this video is going to be basically me just trying out a look. My face is so oily and I didn't put anything on it. But when I first start out with my makeup, I always start out with my brow. They all know when I'm doing my makeup not to bother my brows not to bother me. Oh, and this was last month's subscription. I actually got an extra one, but it's in one of my purses somewhere when I carried it with me. So these were April lippies, my favorite. You guys will notice a lot in my videos or a lot with my makeup looks. I do love nudes. Like, I have to get away from nude lippies because that's just, oh, here it is. It's not in my purse. This is the other one. So I love me a nude lip. Like, it's just my go-to. Like, 90% of my lip glosses, I'm like, how many more different shades of nude can I get? But it's possible, and they're out there. So these are my nudies from Glam. All right, so let's start with these eyebrows. So first, okay, my skin is really dry. I start by using the spoolie to comb my eyebrows out. Then I'm going to use my MAC angle brush. Normally, I'll just say my settings. Okay, here it is. I like to use NYX matte finish or dewy finish, but I actually just like to spray my brush. I feel like when it's wet and you applying your brows, it applies better. That's just me personally. So oh, my little thing broke, so I had to lay it on top. Okay, so let's go in and do these brows. And I just like to go and just give it that arch first. And then for my top, see how it already starts to come in. So that's why you have to make sure you comb them good. Tap off. And I know, and some people, like, I'm not going to discriminate, but I used to go up here. You don't have to do that for it to look more natural. You see how I didn't even do the top and it already looks almost complete. But I just start about here, midway. That's how I do that. Then I go down, just like that. And I just close it up. Don't worry, later you can always go back and fix it up. And then I turn my brush. Okay, so the brush is this way, the angle brush. I turn it this way. And then I like to just throw a little bit of hairs in it. Just like that. So you can totally tell the difference this way from this side. Then you want to do the same thing on the other side. And sometimes like me, I like to make I love to dampen my brush because I feel like it does not apply the same. As you can tell, my brush wasn't as damp as it was over here. This line is so crisp. It's much better when it's damp. See that? Much better. And don't worry, because you can always go back and clean up. It's really no such thing as messing up on brows, because you can always, as long as you have, oh wait a minute, I'm just going back in and filling in. As long as you have a Q-tip, you're fine. Q-tip and concealer, that's your best friend when doing eyebrows. So then I'm going to go in. Remember, as I said, the brush is like this. The brush is like this. I like to turn it this way and or up this way. You can do it this way, but since I'm shooting this video, recording, I'm just going to do it like this. Just draw a couple hairs in there. I know a lot of people freak out. Oh, they're not even. It doesn't matter, because brows are sisters. They're not twins, and they're not going to always be perfect. You can always give the illusion that it's perfect, but they're not going to always be perfect. This one I do not want to mess with, but I'm going to anyway. So you want your eyebrows to look as natural as possible. So you want to use the spoolie, and you want to brush, brush, brush until it has that natural appearance. Ooh, child. These brows finna be on fleek. You see how that takes that I'm sorry guys, my allergies are really bothering me, so my throat is a little itchy. Okay, this one look a little bit bigger than this one, but she look like she owns something, but it's cool. Eyeshadow brush. It's a Wet n Wild brush. I don't typically go like really expensive on certain brushes. Like this brush right here, I got this, you can find this anywhere, but I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I just use it just to touch up my eyebrows because it's really small and you can control it better. So this is actually an eyeshadow brush, a small eyeshadow brush from the Dollar Tree. You can get them at Walmart, and it's by Wet n Wild. It's been working for me. It gives me better control. I like it. So let's go. So you want to take and I'll show you two different ways to do it. Some people like to start in the back of the brow, starting with the curve. I did my eyebrows for date night recently, and babe was like, I'm like, oh, I never got that reaction before. I must have did an exceptional job on them brows, because he was like, oh, you is just so extra and exaggerating. He like, babe, they look good. Them brows look good. And I'm going to show you how if you mess up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not feeling my best, but I just thought I'll come in to shoot this video. And so, after that, you see how this one has more of a point, and then this one just goes more around. And then it looks like something is missing here. So I typically, anytime I feel like I have any bald spots or whatever in my brow, I just go back in with a little bit. You see how it basically brings the hair back, or the illusion of the hair back. Alright, so I always take a buffer brush. This is an e.l.f. blending brush, actually. e.l.f. So I just take this and I blend. I just blend it out a little bit because I'm going to go back in. I just drag it down also. When I'm blending, I'm dragging and blending. Dragging and blending, dragging. And like, makeup is artistry. So it goes off of you. I feel as though it's no right or wrong way to do makeup. Now, wait a minute. I take that back. I won't say that it's not a right or wrong way. No, I'm going to say it's not a right or wrong way. It's just your application. There's no right or wrong way to apply makeup. Now, to overdo it or not apply it right. Okay, y'all, don't pay attention to my wig. I need to fix it. But it's bothering me, so I know it will bother somebody that's like me out there looking at this video like, she don't fix her fucking wig. But you want to just buff this in. Let's get back to these brows, though. Just gonna buff that in. Buff it, buff it, buff it. Pop it, pop it, pop it. That's in my daughter's voice. Pop it, mommy, pop it, pop it. Alright. So, voila. Those are my brows. So, after I do my brows, after I do my brows, I like to go in with, I do not use a primer for my face because I have yet to come across a primer that every time that when I put it on, it doesn't make my T-zone, and it makes my T-zone, and it makes my, no matter how much finishing, setting spray I spray on my face, or how much setting powder I put, if I put a primer on before I apply my makeup always comes out greasy when I go to the club. As you can see now, my face looks very shiny. I have not added anything to my face, but I have combination skin things, so I don't like to put primer because my makeup lasts longer when my face is dry, like matte. So in this video, I'm not going to bring out any of those high tech palettes. I'm just going to, I came across this palette. I was in a beauty supply store, and I don't discriminate. If I see something that I like, I buy it. Don't get me wrong. I love me a high-end palette, but I don't always have. If you can do makeup, you can do makeup. You don't have to, as long as it's pigmented. So I found this, and I was like, oh my god, I'm about to try this. Like, I'm gonna try it. And it kind of reminds me of BH Cosmetics a little bit, but the colors are so pretty. Like, they are so vibrant. These are the highlighters, of course. And then this is actually the palette. I did use this one and this one on date night. So, and I actually used this highlighter. So, but I'm going to use this brush. Everything that I use when I'm applying makeup, I always spray it with setting powder. I'm sorry, setting spray. What am I talking about? Powder. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my NYX eyeshadow base. And this, I believe, is in like the natural color. But it's in the shade ESB03. But it's the natural shade. It comes in 3. It's a shimmery white, then it's a regular white base, and then it's the natural tone. I only have this one in the shimmery one. I didn't get the other base. So what I do, is I coat my eye. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I know I'm going to use that blue lip gloss from Kiss Me. And oh my goodness, this thing right here comes in handy. I got this from Marshall's, $5.99. Three beauty blenders came in here, and these beauty blenders are really good. Like, they're soft. So what I do is I'm gonna spray this with some setting spray, and I'm gonna go in and buff. I like to use this when I like to use a beauty blender when I'm buffing out my base. It helps to it makes your harsh lines seamless. Other than doing all the work of taking an actual brush. See, as you can see, it's flawless. Other than taking an actual brush and blending, like, the beauty blender is like the best. It's big enough and it's wide enough to where it'll cover all aspects of the eye, and it will just cover the areas you need. I'm gonna do this, and this is called Never Never Land. We're gonna start off with Never Never Land. I'm gonna tap off, and just wanna go into that crease. I'm just going into that crease with Never. Oh, that is cute. And you just want to build the color. Build it up, build it up. Build, build, build. So I want to show you guys two tricks. Well, a beauty trick. Kind of want to bring this out a little bit. That's just how I'm feeling. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So then I want to go in with this. Sorry. This is called Dark Paradise. And these colors, guys, are so... they're so pigmented. I'm just going to go in... Oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're just going to go in here with that. Oh my god, this is freaking cute. Yes. Don't forget to dust off the excess. And we're just gonna go in there with that lotion right there, This is freaking beautiful. It's freaking awesome. Woo, woo. This looks good. This looks good. Let's go in with that Feel Good Blue. Tap off. And we're just gonna go over there. Tap off. And then we're just gonna go in that crease with that like that. Right there. See what she talking about right there. See what she talking about. Electric. 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 The way that color builds though. Like that color builds. Just gonna blend that out a little bit. Blend out, blend out. I think I wanna, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut my crease. Like, I do my makeup according to what I like. I don't really care about what other people think. A tape method. I like to do it because it gives me crisp lines. It doesn't give, it helps, it doesn't prevent it, but it helps with the fallout if you have any fallout from eyeshadows. So you just put it kind of like a wing a little bit. We don't put it that close like me, but you put it close enough. Not close to where it'll cut your eye, but you just do it like that. And then you're going to see how it's going to come out. So let's go in with that Never Neverland. And it's going to go in with this brush. This is a little concealer brush that I came across. So we're just going in and cut the crease. Okay. I just like to, just so that there won't be any harsh lines. So that's what I like to do. Just to fade it in the background. You kind of want that line when it's separating, I'm sorry, cutting. You want that to kind of stay a little sharp. That way we'll be able to, blend better. We'll be able to blend better. Looks fucking awesome. Alright. So then I want to go back in a little bit. Just to close that up a little bit, guys. I want to go back in with that Dark Paradise. Just a little bit. Go in at the bottom. I love this. Let's see what other color I can go. I need to go back in with this one. Never Neverland. Just a tad. Just a tad. I'm sorry, guys. If you can hear them in the background, I'm watching Babs. It's on Netflix. Let's go in. We're going to go in with green, please. Because that's what it's saying. Try me, please. Or should I do yellow? I'll do green. It's pretty. Oh, yes. Maybe I could still do a little bit of glitter. What the hell? We just winging it. So yeah, I'm gonna do some glitter. Oh. Yes. Yes. You was giving me life. Yes. I am loving you. Oh. I'm not gonna so much as do my under eye right now because I still have to put my concealer on. I sure gotta put my concealer on. I am loving it. Yeah, we're gonna do green. We can do green. I'm gonna be an old regular degular and go and try some silver. Nah, that's regular. It's regular mommy. This is a new one, or a clean one. We're gonna just go in, and again, this is the NYX glitter primer. It's the lighting maybe anyway because it's iridescent, and we're gonna just go in right here. And like I said, I'm not just learning, but I'm still learning certain tips and tricks to doing makeup. So I know it's gonna be negative people out there. Like, why is she doing that, bitch? Because this is what I want to do. This is my face. You don't like it? Don't look. Sis. Don't look. Oh, then I want glue all the way over there. I mean glitter. Okay. And I'm just gonna go in with this green glitter. And when you're applying glitter, you don't want to smear it around. You want to just pat. I don't really know how much I'm feeling adding this glitter, but okay, so this is the difference between when you use the tape. See how it's crisp? You barely get anything, any fallout. It's just crisp line. Here, I'm going to have to clean it up. So that's pretty much the trick to this. What is this on the side of my face? That's just the trick to that. I love that trick though. See how it's just clean versus over on this side where I have to actually clean it up. Alright, so the eyes are done. My eyes are done. That was just that simple. Sometimes I might add a little highlight foundation. The foundation that I use is by Black Radiance, and it's in the shade of Brownie. Brownie for my brownie. This probably does not even look like my color, but it is my color. It oxidizes once you put it on. Liquid eyeshadow. I mean eyeshadow. Liquid foundation. Anyway. Here. 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 All right. Then I'm gonna use that blender. I'm gonna spray her down, spray her down, spray her down. I like to work with a damp sponge. So I'm doing videos. I'm gonna have to heat a bowl of water. Alright. So we're gonna go in. Let's blend, blend, blend. Normally sometimes, depending on how I feel, I will use a foundation brush. Depending on how I feel. But my eye is itching. Depending on how I feel, I will use a foundation brush, but I'm just going to use this blender. But my concealer, I normally use MAC, or I will use LA Girl Pro Concealer, or I would use this right here, Ruby Kiss concealer. It's really, I like it because it gives you a little bit of control because it has like the one thing, but I used to use that when I was beginning out. But this one I've come to find, because I try out different products all the time, and I will be doing videos of that too, but I like this Maybelline Fit Me. But this is in the shade Cafe, and recently I bought another one and it's caramel. So let's see how caramel works. And it's actually lighter, but I like for my under eye to be lighter, so we can see if it's too light, then I can just I don't know how liking it. Alright, this is caramel, the new one that I just bought, and then this is Cafe, the one that the one I normally wear. So let's just swatch it and see how this works. How it works out for me. Alright. I'm gonna go back in with that beauty blender. Spray her down. And then we're gonna go in. Let's start to conceal. Conceal. Don't feel. And I like to press it in the skin. Yeah, I like to press. Press it into my skin. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. This is actually in charcoal. In charcoal. And I want to tell you guys, like, see, when I'm close to my eye, I don't like to talk. And this is it's in the color Royal Calyx. I have never used this. Well, actually, I used a little bit of it, but my other palette, not palette, highlighter is actually done for. Right now, we're just gonna highlight. Give us some highlight. A Roman holiday. Of course, I'm gonna fix that. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself for forgetting. How could I ever forget to set me, honey? I'll fix it because I do for you, honey. Okay. Let's go. I like it. It's okay. She won't forget in the next video, though. And these are the lashes that I'm going to wear today. It's from my new collection, VaVa Voom lashes. And these are called, I'm trying to fix them in the case, guys. These can be worn up to 25 times. Check me out, check me out, check me out. And I will link my website, my web address below. Ooh. I'm trying to get the glare. These are bomb as fuck. Bomb as fizznig. Okay, these are, I have to clean these because they're a little quarter from date night when I was running around here like a chicken with my hair cut off because I could not find my duo glue. Babe was so mad. He was so mad at me. He was like, babe, come on, we're gonna miss the movie. I was like, babe, we might not be making this movie. What you mean? Because a girl's not leaving without her lashes. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just not. And I'm not using hair glue. No, it's not gonna happen. He was so mad at me. Oh my gosh. Are you serious, babe? Dead. Serious. As a heart attack. Not playing. I'm playing about my brows or my lashes. And then he kept talking to me when I was doing my brows. I had to stop him. Sir, please. Trying to do my brows here. He was upset. Tacky, so let's just try to put this on here right now, right here. I don't like using tweezers. I feel like I have more control just pressing it on with my fingers. That's just me. I just feel like I have more control. Oh, they behaving today. For my girls that use tweezers, eyelash applicators and everything with their lash application, I also have those available. Green on the website. And that's green, please. And this is actually the color that I had underneath my eye. On date night. I love this green. Like, it's beautiful. Green, please. It almost makes me think of money, please. And I was going to do, like, I'll save that for another look. But I was going to do, like, bottom lashes, but nah. Okay. Now we're going to complete this look. Okay, so let's go in with Rome. This is Rome from April Slippy. And I think I like this better. Oh my gosh, I have to fix around. It looks like a little Richard. Oh my god. Oh, this one I feel like. Alright, Alright. Alright, I'm feeling it. I still feel like I should put a little bit of highlighter in it. Okay, and that pink was from my Live Glam, and this is from BYS Velvet Lips. This is in the shade Prima Peonies. I just used that for a highlight in the middle. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it and you want to see more. But this look is bobbing. I ain't gonna lie, it's bobbing. It's pepper. It's looking good. It's looking real good. I like it. So there will be more videos to come. I would say for this to be my first makeup tutorial video. You see me batting those lashes because they is bomb as fuck. But for me to be this to be my first video, I think it went pretty well. Maybe a couple bloopers, but who cares? This is a no judge free zone. This is a, like, I don't know, but I'm loving this makeup. And guess what? This palette was only $20. Look at the pigmentation. I'll be back with more videos. Until next time,